Hello, my name is Gabby Brienza. I will be participating in JHS Online Async Procon Challenge. Negation. I'm here to negate today's resolution. The United States should substantially reduce its military support of Taiwan. I'll begin by defining substantially reduce. To make something smaller in a degree by considerable or ample amounts, according to Collins Dictionary. Additionally, I will use the definition of military support provided by the United States organization to provide support to military members, their family, and dependents. My core value today is consequentialism. My first contention is maintaining Taiwan's independence. According to CRSreports.gov, China is considered a self-ruled island of 24 million people, a breakaway territory that must be under its control. If Taiwan were conquered by China, this could start an unraveling of U.S. power in the Pacific and border destabilization of international order. The Council of Foreign Relations says without the U.S. military aid, China would be able to conquer Taiwan easily by force. In fact, China has become more aggressive. This shows Beijing has become increasingly and frequent and scales the patrol of PLA bombers, fighter jets, and surveillance aircrafts around Taiwan. Some analytics suggest that failing to defend Taiwan might cause other U.S. allies to rethink their dependence on the United States, and they may seek greater strategical independence, possibly reducing their development, nuclear capabilities, or aligning themselves closer with China rather than America's forces. If the U.S. allies turn to China for aid, this would be extremely detrimental to our nation. To prevent this, the United States must not reduce its military support over Taiwan. My second contention is America's economy. Taiwan serves a critical center in the globe of manufacturing landscapes. The economic newspaper asserts Taiwan's accounts for over 60%, more than half, of the world's semiconductor production and supplies 90% of the most advanced chips. This signifies outputs Taiwan's at heart of the technology supply chain, making it necessary for various industries. If hostiles from China were to arise, trade between the U.S. and Taiwan could be severely disrupted. From immediate trade blocks halting flow of essential goods, such as disruption could escalate and make non-existent of the semiconductors. There would be a huge shortage, impacting the U.S. companies that rely on Taiwanese technology. We must ensure that China does not have the opportunity to overtake Taiwan, wrecking economy havoc for the United States. My third contention is international stability. Analytics from Bloomberg Business News warn that potential Chinese blockade or military conflicts over Taiwan could catastrophically consequence the global economy, which estimates suggest damages could reach up to as high as $10 trillion. This figure represents about 10% of the world's GDP, gross domestic production, highlights a critical role Taiwan's semiconductors capability of maintaining economic worldwide support. The resulting disruption of supply chain, particularly with semiconductors, would rip through the industry's reliance on technology, worsening existing shortages, driving up the cost and possibilities of scenarios beyond the economy. They also threaten international order security. A successful Chinese takeover of Taiwan would likely encourage further aggression of this region, undermining stability, leading to increased tension among global powers. To protect Taiwan and ensure stability, the U.S. economy, and international order, the United States must maintain not reducing its military support for Taiwan. For these reasons, I see no vote but a vote for negation. Thank you. Affirmation. I am here today to affirm the resolution. The United States should substantially reduce its military support over Taiwan. I'll begin by defining substantially reduce. To make something smaller in a degree by a considerable or ample amount, according to Collins Dictionary. Additionally, I will use the definition of military support provided by the United States organization to provide support to military members, their families, and dependents. My core value today is utilitarianism. My first contention today is maintaining U.S. economy relationships with China. The United States' relationship with China is critical to the wellness of the U.S. The country's trade partner will significantly impact their economies. As two of the largest economies in the world, they have a trading relationship that provides American consumers with access to a variety of affordable goods. Many American businesses rely on Chinese imports for raw materials and components essential to their production process. Their resilience may support jobs in manufacturers, retail companies, and maintaining competitive prices and innovating without an extremely high cost. The Office of the United States Trade Representative states the United States exports $154 billion worth of goods to China and imported more than $563.3 billion of goods worth in 2022. American companies have benefited significantly from the access to the Chinese market. Currently, China ranks the third largest export destination for the United States, following Canada and Mexico, according to 2023 reports of the U.S.-China Business Council. China supported over 1 million jobs for the U.S., accounting for approximately 0.5% of civilian work. Without these relationships and trade offers of affordable goods and raw materials for Americans consumers, companies would collapse. Reducing military support is essential to maintaining U.S.'s relationship with China. My second contention is preventing World War III. China is significantly enhancing its military capabilities in Taiwan, escalating concerns about potential conflicts, according to booking.edu. Warning that conflicts could draw the United States due to its long commitment of regional alliances and strategical interests in the area. Diplomatic efforts aim to de-escalate to avoid things that might lead to military engagement. If the United States were to scale back its military support for Taiwan, this could help evaluate tensions with China. The maintaining of U.S. support for Taiwan is considered higher tension between the U.S. and China, which is demonstrated by Beijing's response to $2 billion arms sales package to Taiwan in the United States recently. Taiwan's defense reports China's warplanes and warships conducting combat near the island. This situation highlights the urgency for military support of Taiwan to prevent World War III. My third contention is important of maintaining U.S.'s strategical ambiguity. More formal policy of dual deterrent. This strategy involves creating uncertainty regarding U.S. potential role in any future conflicts with Taiwan. The concept of strategical ambiguity has been instrumental in preventing conflict in Taiwan's Strait for decades, according to heritage.org. By establishing framework for dual indiscrepancy, the policy ensures that neither Beijing nor Taiwan feels secure enough to provoke a military confrontation. As tensions continue to arise, maintaining a strategical ambiguity remains crucial for peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait, preventing wars between China and Taiwan. By reducing its military support for Taiwan, the U.S. can work towards maintaining peace in the region and maintaining the risk associated with escalating tensions. For these reasons, I see no vote, but a vote in affirmation. Thank you.